All right, I've listened to different submissions from some set of people that seem to be bitter, angry, and upset that VERYDARKMAN was invited to the NBA conference themed Beyond Limit to come and speak as a panelist in a topic called Unknown Gunmen. So a lot of people have dropped their submission and a lot of them are pointless. But then again, I listened to FALANA. When I listened to FALANA, I'm not going to lie to you, I was so disappointed in the great FALANA. I was really disappointed. But then again, after he spoke, I understood why a lot of them were upset. FALANA gave me the answer as to why a lot of this set of people seem to be very upset. This set of lawyers, this set of elites, this set of noble people, as they claim. I understand why they are so upset. And I'll play what FALANA said.
Caused a bit of controversy. I do know that lawyers were divided over whether or not social media activist VDM ought to have been invited as well. What did you make of that?
In those days, the NBA brought individuals who had paid their dues, who were coming to engage lawyers intellectually. We wanted to learn from them, and so the NBA was not our conferences were not. None of our conference was a circle show in the past, So if you are bringing in an expert to discuss the security of the country, either from the private or public sector, such an individual must have contributed to the security architecture of the country. But when you bring people who have nothing to do with the security of the country, there are problems. It's like talking about media freedom. Press freedom. You are going to bring practitioners in that field, either in the academics or in the newsroom. But to just go and bring somebody from nowhere to come and entertain you, there are problems with that. And I think that was the problems associated with that particular lecturer, individual.
Well, I'm sure that I do not.
So after FALANA gave his own submission, he said something. He said, but you just go and bring somebody from nowhere. And that is the problem. Their problem is that the son of a nobody was invited. That is just simply what has been going on the media. And FALANA just made it clear to me. You just go and bring somebody from nowhere. Who know him? Who is his father? Who knows his family? Where's his family name? Like, who are they? What do they have? What business do they have? What empire do they have? The problem these people have is that the son of a nobody was invited to come and speak where elites are seated, where no names are seated. Who is this person? Who is this son of a poor man? Who is this son of a nobody that wants to feel like a somebody? Who invited him in our midst? Who is this nobody? This has been the problem. Classism. These are a bunch of classists. All of them, I listened to what they have said. I listened to their summation. Why would they invite VERYDARKMAN? Why would they invite VERYDARKMAN? Somebody like VERYDARKMAN. Who is VERYDARKMAN that was invited? Why was they? I listened to a lot of them. None of them could make any sense to me. Until he spoke, then I understood what it was. The son of a nobody was invited to their conference. And that is the problem. Then they go and max it up with this talk of, oh, you would have invited a security expert. What security expert are you talking about? Security expert that advised them that when they arrest Boko Haram that have killed millions, they should rehabilitate them and send them back to the society? Is that the security expert we are talking about? Which nonsense security expert are we talking about here? You are maxing your hypocrisy, your classism self in is not an expert of security. What expert are we talking about? I'm going to ask the great FALANA and the likes of him that think this way a question. Lately, in the last few years, I have been present where all these things have happened. I have seen things that a lot of security experts have not seen. This is not about book. It's not about book. It's about experience. And when you want to talk about security, security is for everybody. Security is not for some set of people. And this has been the problem. Because people feel you are too good. You know better about security than everybody else. The kind of things when I don't see, a lot of them I never see for this country when it comes to come to waiting this unknown or no gunmen don't do people. But of course, you people don't care. Because now the poor masses now in the suffer. How would you care? How would you care? What took me there, I made it known because I know saying how waiting poor people they go through. I spoke up what the poor people are going through, and because this government cannot do anything, I spoke in the presence of these people where they could hear it properly. I spoke on behalf of the poor masses. I spoke on behalf of the poor people. I spoke on behalf of the people that don't have a voice. But yet you people are not happy because the son of nobody was seen in your midst. And now talking about law, this bunch of clowns are telling me that law is a noble profession. Well, lately, law has not been a noble profession. I'm sorry to say. I'm not even sorry to say. It is what it is. Lately, when people want justice, who do they call? They call very dark man. Are you not ashamed? Are you not ashamed to be a lawyer in this country? That people don't longer believe in the justice system of this country. They believe in very dark man type of justice. Are you not ashamed? And you have the audacity to say law is a noble profession. A noble profession that rich men are buying judgment every day. That the poor don't believe that they can get justice in the court. What is noble about that? When people can pay for judgment, what is noble about that? Have you forgotten the meaning of noble? You come here and talk. Most of the lawyers that were talking on Twitter and these so-called lawyers that have been bringing up their submission, I have won more cases and giving people justice more than most of you put together. Should I start telling you how much I've recovered? You come online and you talk. I'm just looking at them. I was trying to make sense until FEMI FALANA spoke. What have you people stood up for in this country? So these so-called lawyers that are talking, what have you stood up for in Nigeria? What have you stood up for? You don't talk anything before we make any sense. We're going to bring change for this country. At least I can trace what I have done. I said judges, they don't kidnap judges. How many of them don't talk? But now you feel like, oh, law is a noble profession. Somebody like Very Dark Man should not come and talk. But Very Dark Man, people tag him every day for justice. The justice system of this country have crumbled. It's not the country where the people that you want them to come and speak, a bunch of thieves, people that have stolen our country's wealth before. It's not you people hailing politicians. You feel like politicians are better than me? Go and check my record. I've never stolen before. I've never defrauded anybody before. Go and check what these people have done to this country to bring down this country, to bring this country down to its knees, to what it is today. I've not contributed to those things. I'm trying in my own little way to make it better. But then again, you feel like Very Dark Man is not. To be honest, if not for that topic, I would not be there. It's the topic. If not for that topic, you won't catch me in a place like that. What am I going there to do? I even emphasized that, come, I'm not here to teach you the law. What do I know about the law that I want to teach you? You know better. You know better, and that's why people are able to manipulate it and collect money for judgment and stop judges from giving judgment. Look at this bunch of useless lawyers. A lot of you are a bunch of useless. You know the word useless. You know what it means. That means you are not useful. A lot of people are in the prison awaiting trial for 10 years. They have not been able to get the judge to even listen to them. Awaiting trial in prison. People are languishing in prison because they are waiting trial. You're not talking about the justice system of the country that is not. Of course, now poor people, children, they for inside prison. Why would you care? Why would you care? Instead of you people to be fighting, instead of you to fight, that judgment will be very, very swift. That they will stop adjourning cases over and over and over again. You have the audacity to come and tell Very Dark Man, even you, some of you that are not even practicing. Mind you, law is one of the brokest professions we have in the country. Because you never talk them. Law is one of the brokest profession. One of the poorest profession in this country is law. How many lawyers get work? How many lawyers they go court? Ask yourself now. And every year they'll say they don't pass out for law school. 4,000 have passed out of law school. Don't go to sell bed sheets. Plenty of them go to sell bed sheets. They'll enter real estate. You can ask them, oh, I'm a lawyer, I'm not practicing. You cannot practice with the kind of justice system we have in this country. You can't. You're talking to very dark man. Can you stand in that crowd and speak? You go they shake, you go vibrate. You don't go even fit talk well. I went there. At least I am proud. I go there, I go talk am. The reason why insecurity will not stop is because these people are benefiting from it. What did I say that is bad? Again, I said if cows don't move, people don't die in Benue. What did I say that is bad? I never insulted anybody. I simply just said it to their face because I know that now my own people they suffer past. People will come from the street, people will come from the ghetto. Now them be sacrificial lamb to prove say okay yes we need money. Because the more people die of insecurity, the more these people that benefit from it get more budget, get more funding to tackle the insecurity that they are benefiting from. How does that not make sense to you? You are coming, very dark man say cow is for laundering. They are laundering with cows. Dummy, have you done your research? I don't go school, but I'm a street boy. I respect FEMI FALANA a lot, but you see, I don't know. When you bring somebody from nowhere, the son of a nobody, I guess. My papa named No Day. The son of a nobody was brought to come and sit down in your midst. Who is he? And you bring somebody with that street character. I have done better than most of you put together. I've done better than most of you put together. It's quite sad and unfortunate. That being said, I need to also make this point. I don't know why police carry that matter for head. It's even a shame for them. Because there's nobody that promoted the Nigerian police more than me in this country. I speak up every time for the police. Even their officers, I talk on behalf of them. I say that these people are not treated fairly. And they cannot properly do this job if you don't do their welfare, if you don't take care of them properly. If police retire, their pensions, if they don't go get them. But you want to stand on, oh, very dark man said that, oh, policemen in the checkpoint, a lot of them are sending information to kidnappers. Are they not? Does that mean the entire Nigerian police force is bad? Most of these justice when they brag about today, nobody still police they run them. It's just that it's different approach, and because because I know the system and I know how to move and I know what to do. Bunch of clowns. That pointless submission. I'm not surprised. Maybe if to say that their children and they invite as elites, if they invite their own picking go there now, they go sit down or they clap hand, they'll be proud. But yes, as my father and nobody now, I not supposed to get voice. See, as a nobody picking, I not supposed to talk. I not supposed to talk. I not supposed to reach it like when I did. It affects them. They affects. Who be this? Poor man picking. Oh, till this war then, I go cry. Poor man picking don't get influence. You know if you do anything about them. I did talk am before. Poor man picking don't get influence. Things could change. The internet space is clean. They call it toxic, but it's clean. I know how these celebrities is gang up before they scam people. I know how people scam people. I know how people lie on people. I know how people frame people. Since Very Dark Man came, a lot of these things have been hard. They hate me for it. That they cannot get away with something. They cannot come online and put something. There's somebody that will check them. And I'm happy anytime they come against me. Blah, blah, blah. See, last week for Peter, I told you something. I said, if I leave that case, I don't go. The case automatically ends. And guess what? I told them that if you don't crush me, then as I grow, I become bigger. And this is what is happening now. I see beyond. But I'll tell you what I believe and what I know for it to be true. Public sentiment don't move me. Anyways, when I go learn and when I go continue to learn the hard way. But this year, now new things when I go to learn. Peace and love don't play. If you play, you gonna learn and you will learn the hard way. Don't play.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.